Hi there, my magical star beings. This is Psychic Siren Tarot, and welcome to the channel. In today's reading, we're going to be taking a look at what hints and signals they've been sending you. So, quick note before I talk about this reading, excuse the way my nails look. I just did them, so there's a little bit of imperfections with the nail polish. But yeah, anyways, what I want to say about this reading is we may see, like the topic says, some hints and signals they've been sending you through signs, through little things they say that where they're not completely expressing what they want to say, where maybe you don't necessarily see the hints they're sending you, and kind of like looking into what they want to say about that as well. So, note this is a general reading. Take a look at all these cards and see which one you are most drawn to. So for pile number 1, we have this pinkish purple agate crystal. For pile number 2, we have amethyst. And for pile number 3, we have malachite. So I'm going to give you a few seconds to pick a pile. Pick whichever pile you're most drawn to. Once you're done picking a pile, please find the timestamps for your pile in the description box below, and then I'll see you at your reading. Hi there, my pile number ones. If you chose the purple pinkish agate crystal, this is your reading. We're doing a reading on the person on your mind and the hints and signals they've been sending towards you. So, for some reason, when I was about to start your pile, my eyes started burning and watering, like as if I'm releasing tears for either you or your person. And Spirit is showing me the Six of Swords in my mind and like a ship sailing away from heartbreak. Spirit is showing me like heavy or harsh lessons one of you have learned within this lifetime. So I'm just gonna work with this energy because my eyes are still like, I can't open them because they burn too much. But whenever this happens in readings, I feel like it's almost like I'm releasing tears energetically for that person, like clairsentiently, because I have the ability to feel energies. So I'm just gonna work with the energies and close my eyes first and see what comes through. Then we'll take a look at your tarot. So the first thing Spirit showed me was like a musical instrument, like a violin. I don't know what that represents, or guitar. And Spirit was showing me two people with glasses of wine or drinking something, and they're saying cheers to each other. What else did Spirit show me? Oh, Spirit showed me Cupid's arrow. And now Spirit is showing me the Powerpuff Girls when he said sugar, spice, and everything nice. So what I take from the messages there, maybe this person, if this is romantic, maybe they want to take you on a date, high soul wine and cheers and music, maybe with like nice music, nice romantic music. Or if they are a musician, maybe they want to play you something or write a song for you or something. for one or two people here. This is a general reading, so only take what resonates. I'm also seeing food, so they could want to go out on a date with you and eat together, or play you a song or send you a song that means something to them when they think of you. Or the hint could be something within a song, like let's say they sing you a song or play you a song or send you a song. How they feel about you could be hidden within that song. Um, I'm also seeing ancestors and past on loved ones sending you signs through music and through creatures like bees, flowers, things like that. Back to the thing about dinner and date. If this is not a romantic situation, then it could also be like a friend wanting to take you out for a lunch gathering, where you two are chilling together and enjoying. So what hints are being sent to my pile number 1 by the person on their mind? Spirit is showing me a daisy with a happy smiley face on it, and like a dandelion, and like how when you're younger you make a wish on a dandelion. And Spirit is showing me the sun rising and coming out. So what I take from this is this person may be sending you hints that they feel like you are a little bit of like their sunshine, a little bit of like this happy like person in their life that brings them a lot of happiness and joy. Um, Maybe you are cute like a flower. Maybe they want to give you flowers, give you a flower, or maybe they see you a little bit like that, like a smiley face flower, and they see you as like someone where when you've come into their life, it feels like the sun is rising again. I keep seeing food, like wanting to take you out to eat together. I'm seeing a Japanese restaurant where you're like sitting together and looking at the menu. I'm seeing a bookstore or library where you are drinking coffee, or a coffee shop where you're drinking coffee and reading a book together. I'm seeing Starbucks. Um, and I'm seeing a horse like on a carriage, so I guess there are romantic energies coming through for those that are in romantic connections, and I keep seeing a guitar. So something about music, hints within music. I also saw, you know how they say the stork brings a baby? I don't know if that's a specific message for someone here, if like they're hinting that they want a baby. Um, what else, Spirit? Okay, my eyes feel better now, so I think now Spirit's saying it's time to open them up. Because, I don't know, maybe Spirit just wanted me to close my eyes a little bit and get messages like that. So the card you chose is the Ace of Cups, and it says Coralto Calcite. So in terms of harsh lessons, and now it feels like they're still burning. Oh my gosh, I don't know what Spirit is doing to me. Because it started as soon as I wanted to start pile 1. Just bear with me, pile 1. I will pull cards now, but Spirit is showing me justice, scales with balance, and like a book with angel wings showing lessons, integrating harsh lessons, um, and coming into communication and balance with harmony, like harmonic communication, both of you. Spirit is showing me 2 eggs, 2 baby bird eggs, and they're in a nest. So this represents your upbringing, your childhood, your home, how you're brought up, and how that may influence your communication now and throw things a little bit off balance, because sometimes we pick up things from our childhood, traumas, pains, things we've experienced, and we can sometimes unknowingly bring that into our connections. So, Spirit is calling you to notice where we are both bringing childhood things into our connection, um, and projecting on to one another, or seeing one another in that light when it is not so. Spirit, give me an example of this. Okay, so I'm just gonna put the oracle cards down for a second. Spirit is showing me, let's say, this is not projecting, but this is an example of how growing up with a certain type of parent's personality may influence the way we, show up in our connections in terms of communication. So, um, I guess this is part of the reading. Maybe they want to communicate something to you, but they don't know how to do it efficiently, or what words to say, or how to say it in the right way. So, Spirit is showing an example of having a parental figure that is very meek, that doesn't speak up, that maybe has been conditioned to people please within their own life. And as they go through their life, maybe they have another parent, this child, and they see the other parent be very domineering over that one parent and the other parent not standing up to them. And then when the child later grows up, the meek parent maybe makes excuses for the domineering parent, and says, don't speak up just to keep the peace, things like that. And then this child grows up seeing that, we don't speak up when things are wrong. Like, we have to keep ourselves small and keep ourselves quiet. Another example is we have a parent that is very angry. Let's say, for example, we have a parent that is very angry, where they shout at us, they scream at us, they don't show us respect, show the whole family respect, And let's say, we grow up and we don't mean to become like that, but maybe we have a little bit of that energy within our communication unknowingly, where maybe we're a little bit blunt, or maybe we don't think about what we say before we say it, or maybe we bottle things up and then lash out and then feel bad after. It's like Spirit is showing me the energy. Oh my gosh, we have a butterfly here. I didn't realize. It says calcite the moon transition. So there's some kind of transformation happening between you and this person, and how you're transitioning into more of a balanced state, where whatever communication was imbalanced is coming back into balance. And maybe they've been hinting that they want to communicate something to you, but they don't exactly know how to do it without taking that side of them from childhood, and how they have been, how their personality has been formed by their environment. So, maybe this person has been noticing how their childhood has kind of influenced them, and how their upbringing has influenced them. The moon also relates to the mother, the home, Cancer energies, which is a huge synchronicity. I think I'm gonna take this card since it has so many synchronicities. Because I shuffled it, but I didn't realize because my eyes were closed. So it's like, I think this person is connecting to their own emotions, and connecting to how they feel with the moon. And with the butterfly, I'm getting this vibe of the throat chakra, and wanting to express something within their truth. Wanting to express something they feel emotionally, but express it in a very healthy and balanced way. At the back of the deck, we have the fire element with aragonite and initiation. Now my eyes feel fine. So it's like Spirit wanted me to close my eyes and directly channel through clairvoyance. So just bear with me. Something is being initiated, some kind of spark is happening here that is going to allow this person to initiate some kind of conversation with you, or initiate something that brings you to into balance in a very harmonic and beautiful way, regardless of if this is romantic or platonic. So I actually channeled this in my previous reading. The song Home by Snow Allegra is coming through. This is card 13. It says Calcite, the moon, and transition. I also heard Mars. So Mars is all about action, sensuality. It's also the planet of aggression and war. So I guess this person is maybe trying to release. It doesn't necessarily have to be anger towards you. It can be anger towards how they were brought up, or anger they're just carrying in general. Does that make sense? And it's like they're starting to see it. And Mars is also action, so maybe the hint they've been trying to send you is they want to take action towards you. And if this is romantic, they do feel a lot of attraction towards you, and this feeling of finding you sexy in some way. So, okay, we have the King of Coins. We have the Emperor with lapis lazuli. This is peridot. We have the Three of Pentacles with chrysoprase. What hints and signals have they been sending my pile number ones? We have the Nine of Pentacles with Budstone. So since we channeled a lot of what came through, I think I'm just gonna look at the cards, interpret the hints and signals, and then towards the end, don't miss out, because I'm going to pull some channeled messages from them. So just 2 more cards, Spirit, for hints and signals they've been sending. The Six of Pentacles with yellow topaz, and the Magician with jade. At the back of the deck, we have the Four of Cups with pink halite. What I'm getting here is something happened during the eclipse. We just had an eclipse last weekend, a lunar eclipse. Now I'm hearing that song that's like, Space Girl, I saw a lunar eclipse. Maybe this person finds you quite dreamy and celestial in some way. But with the moon, the hints and signals they've been sending you have to do with their emotions and what they're feeling. Their unconscious desires, their subconscious mind, their upbringing, home, family, something along those lines. And I did speak about that before, so it's an interesting synchronicity. And regarding some kind of change or transition they want to create in either in their own life or in your connection. It's something they want to integrate, the lesson they've come to terms with, something they have realized regarding their lessons and regarding their upbringing. For some of you, I'm getting maybe it's an apology, because I'm hearing that song by Gwen Stefani where it's called Sweet Escape, and I'm hearing the line where she's like, something like, I know I've been treating you badly, or something like that. I've been crying over spilt milk on the floor, something. I'm not saying it correctly, but something along those lines. That may not resonate with everyone, but that's what I see. They could talk to you or be sending hints about like wanting to create some kind of change that brings in better communication between the two of you, more harmony and balance between the two of you. So we're talking about the home here. So let's give some examples to this energy and what it could be. For some of you, it has to do with maybe this person's career, King of Pentacles, the Emperor. For others of you, it has to do with finances. For others of you, it has to do with the home if you live together, or like I'm seeing someone here where they're married to their person, for example, and you live together and you have a family together. Like maybe some kind of changes or alterations they want to make to the schedule or to chores or to something like where it includes more balance and it's like a win-win situation for both of you. So like let's say for example the energy here, let's say someone here is a mother and you spend a lot of time taking care of your children. Let's say your husband wants to make a schedule where he also takes care of them and then you also have time to rest, or where you two get to go on dates. Like that's an example of the energy, but it could be about anything here for most of you. For others of you, it's about taking action towards you, since there's more pentacles here. Like maybe them wanting to make a change here where they're more generous towards you with the Six of Pentacles, with their actions, or like make some kind of change in their actions where they're showing you through the actions and creating something that allows you to show their love to you through their actions. So as I was speaking about examples, like that's what I see there. Um, Especially for those that are asking about like romantic connections or family or a roommate or something like that. For others of you, if it's not, maybe this person's hinting on you two buying a home together or getting a home together, or on you feeling like home to this person. Maybe this person is hinting on their emotions and how it's always changing. For some of you, I'm getting on how they're feeling. They're hinting on how they're feeling through their actions and through the things they show you physically, like their feelings for you, for example. So, like, I'm getting this could include themes of finances, money, the home, emotions, changes, but good changes, changes that transform and bring more balance and harmony, taking action, generosity, a more balanced give and take, the home, children, upbringing, pets. Maybe some of you, like, if you already live with the person, maybe they want to get a pet with you. I don't know. I'm getting a specific message for someone, like, where they have a birthday coming up soon and they're trying to hint to you what they want you to get them for their birthday, but they don't want to specifically tell you. That's a specific message for someone. Maybe they're hinting at things they want to do for you in the future and where they see your connection going in the future. Or maybe they're hinting at asking you for help with something financially or asking for help in general. A lot of it has to do with the physical, since we see a lot of earth energy here, like the physical and things changing and transitioning in the best possible way. A lot of what they're hinting at is actually good for your connection. It's going to bring more love and the sense of an overflow within your connection where it doesn't feel draining, where it actually feels like it's filling the both of you up, and where there's this balance between give and take and this balance between love, whether it's platonic, romantic, family, where there is maybe more emotional vulnerability. Maybe they're hinting at speaking about their emotions more, but maybe they don't know where to start creating something with you. I'm getting for some of you, like maybe they're hinting at working together with you or collaborating with you with the Three of Pentacles, or creating something with you. And growth towards the future and future plans with the Nine of Pentacles. That's what I'm getting, like where they want to grow towards the future, where they want to transition and change for the better. I'm getting with the Emperor here, since we see a lion. Whatever they're hinting at could have or could take a little bit more courage to communicate, because The Empress says lapis lazuli, and lapis lazuli is a crystal of communication. It's also a blue card. So the throat chakra. So this is very vague, but I think it's so different for all of you. Let's get some messages from your person. What messages does their person have regarding the hints and signals they've been sending them? So we have fall into my arms with surrender, holding the opposites and extremes of life. I'm hearing this person is hungering for your love. Like, I'm looking at the lion here, and this lion has gone days without food, and it's like it's hungering for the love. I'm not saying that they've gone days without your love, but you get what I mean. We have the portal card. Doors are opening. You decide rewards. Wild card. We have Star Brothers with Horus energy, protection, loyalty, safety, and trust. I'm hearing that song that's like, dreams can come true. Look, yeah, baby, I'm with you. Beautiful. And then we have Lost Lands with soul memories and gifts. You've done this before. So what they want to tell you. I'm hearing I get goosebumps every time you touch me, or every time we kiss for those that are romantic, or every time we talk. This person feels a very deep spiritual and emotional connection with you, and they definitely want to invite in more of this energy where they're able to create with you, whether it is artistically, create something with you, collaborate with you, create a life with you, create further memories with you, something they want to create with you, or something they want to create or alter or change in their own reality, to allow them to have more courage in opening up about their feelings and opening up about their emotions and how they truly feel. This person feels you two have met before. Your soul feels very in tune with this person's soul. This person sometimes feels like a closed book, and they wish they could open up more. They wish they could see what they're not seeing about themselves, and unconscious habits they make unconscious things they may do that actually harm the connections around them. Or, you know, how we spoke about upbringing, how I spoke about like how our upbringing can change or alter the way we show up in the world or our relationships, or can kind of build a personality trait within us that's not really ours. I see something like that and I feel deja vu all of a sudden. So this person may want to say to you, I get deja vu with you. I'm seeing two swans kissing and the two eggs again in the nest. But that doesn't have to be romantic, it's just a representation of love. But I'm also seeing a wedding altar. I'm not making this up. I don't say this to just anyone. Why am I seeing that? I'm seeing music again. Now I'm hearing that song, I think I want to marry. I'm not making this up, pile one, I promise. Like, I wouldn't just say this to anyone, like, on the reading just to say it. And it came up in my other pile, my other reading as well, in a different way, in pile one. So, I don't know, like, are they hinting at, like, a future together, marriage together in the future if you're not married yet? Or some kind of commitment you two could have if it's not a romantic connection? Like, more commitment between the two of you? Or are they hinting at, like, something they want within the future with you? Like, some kind of door they want to open with you and generously give to you? I'm really getting they want to be more emotionally vulnerable with you. They want to nurture you and show you more love. They want you to know that they are safe, that you can trust them, that they're gonna have your back, that they're always gonna be loyal to you, that they're always gonna be there as a friend, as a lover, whatever this connection is. They're always gonna be there. and that you can trust them and rely on them and count on them, and that they hope they don't let you down. So this is what I have for you, pile one. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pile number twos. If you chose this Amethyst crystal and the Hanged Man with Irelight, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at the person on your mind and what hints and signals they've been sending you. So please be aware this is a general reading. Only tarot resonates, leave the rest. As I looked at this card, I heard Lizzo's voice that's like, I've been waiting for this one. So I'm not sure what exactly that means, and I felt like I was smiling so big now for no reason. This person could be hinting that they feel very happy right now, very happy in your life, very happy with you, that they've been waiting for maybe like a person like you, or they're waiting for something. Maybe they're waiting to communicate something to you. For some reason, I felt the need to tie my hair up. I don't know what that means. Maybe they've been waiting for you, for those that are in separation with the hangman. I mean, we even see time here, or waiting for the right moment to tell you something or do something. So for some reason, I feel like first pulling your tarot cards. So for some reason, like, since I feel like pulling the tarot cards first, maybe there's this feeling of doing things in a different way than usual connections, like almost like an unconventional connection that isn't like most people's connections. Could be a very intuitive connection, since you chose the amethyst crystal. So what hints and signals have they been sending my pile number twos, please, spirit guides, the person on their mind? So we have the Queen of Swords, definitely something they want to communicate. Black Diamond is the crystal name on this card. Then we have the Moon with Moonstone. Yeah, all these cards have crystal names on them. We have the Ten of Cups with Rose Quartz. We have the Fool with Green Aventurine. Oh my gosh. I saw a vision of this in pile one. If you were drawn to pile one, you may also relate to that. If not, that's okay. We have the Queen of Cups with Morganite. All of a sudden, I started seeing a vision. We have the Hermit with Blue Chalcedony. Started seeing a vision of the Enchanted movie. When I said Morganite, I saw the child Morgan. Oh my gosh, and we have Justice at the back of the deck with two birds. That's a huge synchronicity because I saw that in pile one as a vision, and I saw birds as well, but I don't think I mentioned birds to pile one, but I did see it. So if you were drawn, you may highly resonate with pile one. But yeah, I was seeing the girl named Morgan from the Enchanted movie. And basically the movie relays and shows a princess that is in a fairy tale land, and she kind of gets a little bit, well, she does get tricked by the old witch that sends her to the human world. And she finds the human world, she's lost, she's confused, she's all alone. She doesn't know why she's there, you know. And she goes to the top of a building where it's like a fairy castle, and she thinks that, you know, like another princess lives there. She's trying to knock on the door, saying, can someone help me? Can someone let me in? And then Morgan and her father are driving in a taxi together, or a cab, and the little child sees her and she's like, "Dad, princess, let's go, let's go, let's go." And the dad doesn't want to, but then the child eventually leads them there. Long story short, she sleeps at their home and she's so lost, she doesn't know where she is. She's trying to tell them, like where she needs to go, but they don't understand because they're saying fairy tales are not real. And then later on in the movie, to not spoil it, but then they end up falling in love. And Spirit is bringing to my attention one specific scene where she was singing to him like, "How do you know he loves you?" Or he was singing, "How do you know she loves you?" Something like that. So this could be like what they're hinting at in a sense. Like, how do you know that love is real? How do you know that love is going to last and is going to be something forever? And what's really interesting is we have the moon with moonstone in the middle of the reading. One person in this connection may be very grounded, very logical, very rational, and one person may be very connected to their intuition and their mystical fairy tale side. And it's sort of like you bring another world to this person and they bring an earthly world to you, a more stable and rational approach to life, and ground you and bring you stability, if that's them, or vice versa. And if you're like the moon person, then you could bring them a lot of this magical, more mystical side of life, where you teach them to see another side of life. I'll basically explain what I saw in pile 1 in a minute. Let me just get your oracle cards. So, spirit guides are pile number 2s. What hints and signals have they been sending my pile number 2s? We have direction with Super 7 and Alrisha Star, card number 20. And at the back of the deck, we have Peach Selenite with Universal Chakra and Insight. So there's definitely a lot of intuitive and mystical energies coming through here in your pile, like a very intuitive connection or telepathic connection. So basically what I saw in pile 1 was like a message from spirit. And what I saw was like 2 eggs in a nest, right? 2 baby bird eggs in a nest. And that represents our childhood and our upbringing and how we kind of came into this world. And Spirit was showing me how that influences our relationships around us, how our upbringing can influence our relationships, and how we can sometimes take on certain traits from our parents or certain habits from that household we grew up in and take it into our connections in general unconsciously, and how sometimes we can even take communication from our upbringing and take it into our connections unconsciously, and how our upbringings affect us and affect the way we create our relationships, because it's like one person is taking in their perception of the world and how they grew up and how they saw family and love and all their pain and things, and then the other person's taking a completely different side to the table, and then it can create clashes, like it can create clashes because it's like, when you are, I've even seen this in my own life, when you're operating from that space of the unconscious and we're, saying something to the other person, and kind of like, because we've been brought up that way, it can affect our connections in a negative aspect. And then sometimes that person doesn't always understand or see our point of view because they've never experienced it. Does that make sense? So there is a lesson here in both piles of learning to bring things back into balance with communication. For some reason, my hand was going over my throat as if I feel restricted to talk, as if I don't necessarily know the right words to say, or as if I don't necessarily know how to say something. Does that make sense? This person could be hinting that they want to communicate something to you with the Queen of Swords. And I feel you intuitively know this with the moon, you sense this, and it has to do with something with their emotions with the moon. Definitely so similar to pile number one. What is this, Spirit? Spirit keeps showing me the justice scales and bringing it back into balance, bringing balance back in, bringing harmony back in. Help me understand what I need to communicate to pile number two, Spirit. I just got goosebumps and a really good feeling. Spirit is showing me a piano and a man like sitting on the chair. It doesn't necessarily have to be a man you're inquiring about, but also like a candle being lit, right? And saying, I can't express in words how I feel. Let me sing you a song. And the funny thing is, pile number one also had hints through music. So I don't know if this person is hinting, how they feel through music, or if they send you songs, or if they've played music with you and they're maybe hinting at how they feel through that music because they don't necessarily know how to describe the way they're feeling. They don't know how to put it in words, and that's exactly how I feel during your reading. It feels like I feel what's going on, but I don't necessarily know how to put it in words or how to explain what I'm seeing. This person could have a hard time explaining or naming how they feel. Like they feel a certain way, but they don't know how to necessarily put it into words. If there's someone that's not really expressive of the way they feel, this could be why. Because they feel it, but they don't know how to express that. What else are they hinting at here, Spirit? Okay, so Spirit is showing me how sometimes these polarities can clash against one another, but they can also bring in the most harmony and balance. Like that movie that was shown to me, they were two different, opposite people. You and this person may be very different because Spirit is showing me a sun and sunglasses, needing to wear sunglasses to look at the sun. Maybe you're the moon and they're the sun. Maybe they're the sun. Maybe they're the moon, you're the sun. I don't know. But it's kind of like, you know how the moon and the sun can't always be out at the same time. They're two very different things and they operate differently. And oh my gosh, moon and sun. So it's about like you two being so opposite or so different from one another and learning to bring both worlds into harmony, learning to bring and understand both perspectives and both sides, even if we haven't lived or been in each other's shoes. And it's like, this is maybe what this person's hinting at. How can we bring more of this energy where we are able to spend time alone together with the hermit, speak more, have more quality time where we're actually talking and having conversations and seeing each other from a different perspective and being patient with one another as we both learn and grow and as we both are on our own inner journeys and healing the self. It's like I'm getting with this direction card. This person is hoping you two don't go into two different directions because you two are in two different worlds. I'm hearing a song by Janae Aiko where she's like, it's called Space Jam, where she's like talking about how she meets an alien man and how she wants to be with him. And she's telling him about Earth and how Earth has guns. Her brother passed away from sickness and how she's experienced so much pain. And he's telling her about how it is back home by him. And she's like, saying she wants to be with him. And he's like, we're from two different worlds, girl. And then later on, he begins to understand her and he begins to see we're from two different worlds, two different upbringings, experiencing completely different spectrums of life, different perceptions of life, different personalities, different ways of upbringing. Yet we're the same in some way. Yet maybe we can connect and relate to certain things we've experienced where they relate to one another's experiences in one way or another, even if they're not exactly the same, and they see a different perception. And it's almost like I'm seeing you and me, and I'm seeing me and you, and I'm seeing us mirror each other, and I'm seeing you and me and you, and I'm seeing we're not so different after all. I'm feeling a solar plexus healing, and this person or you wanting to be accepted. Maybe not in your connection, but just wanting to be accepted in general, wanting to feel like you can be yourself in the world and not have people shame you or people try to dim your light or make you feel small or diminish what you have to say, what truth you have to express. And I feel like crying now as I say this. It's like, it feels like I've been restricted so much. Like, don't say that, don't do that, don't act like that, don't be like that, don't be weird. Like, it feels restrictive, like I can't necessarily be myself. Like, who will accept me? And it's kind of like, I don't know if you're dealing with that or this person's dealing with that, but if you're dealing with that, I guess this person maybe wants to say, like, you're so different, or is hinting at that you're so different, but that they accept you and they love you as you are. And if it's the opposite way around, then maybe they're hinting at feeling they want to be accepted for who they are, and have you two maybe both try to see each other from a different perspective and balance each other out where the moon and sun comes into union. I'm feeling something in my crown chakra now, and I keep seeing the Libra scales when I close my eyes. So how can we come back into balance? Hearing Senorita. Maybe this person hints a little bit about what they're feeling through flirtation or through lightheartedness. If there's someone that, I feel like they are someone that is a deep thinker with the hermit, but it feels kind of like they don't exactly know how to express those thoughts in a deep way. So it's kind of like I see them, maybe if this is romantic flirting, or if it's platonic, making like a joke or saying it in a very lighthearted way, but it's actually very deep. Does that make sense? And 10 of Cups, everything said here, everything hinted is with love. This person feels you two have walked two different paths, but these paths are intertwining. You two are intertwining as souls and are merging in some way. So before I end off, I am going to pull some cards for messages from this person of what they've been hinting and what they want to tell you. With the Fool, they definitely want to start a new beginning with you where you two are intertwining in your roots. I'm seeing like plants in the ground, right? And like these two plants are like next to each other, right? But their roots are intertwined. And it gives me a symbol of like, even when we're apart, we are intertwined in some way in heart and soul connection, in unity. This person is maybe also hinting at you um giving yourself more love or spending more time on your own. Not that they don't want to spend time with you, but with the Hermit and the Queen of Cups, we see her in a bath doing self-care and doing something nice for themselves. So it's kind of like maybe this person's hinting at you doing something nice for yourself. Why am I hearing so much Janae Aiko? Maybe you have a vibe like her. She has very dreamy energies to her, and she has a very like watery energy and soothing energy to her. Um I'm hearing the song Pretty Bird, Please Don't Cry as I looked at the baby bird on the Fool. So yeah, they're hinting at you doing self-care, um spending more time alone, doing things that make you feel good, or doing that together with you. I'm also getting here, what else are they hinting at? Maybe they're hinting at wanting to create a deeper connection with you where they speak more deeper about your emotions, where you two can meet each other halfway. I'm hearing that song, Meet Me Halfway. Um, where you two can speak more in a way where you two get and understand each other's perspectives in a way of love. I get goosebumps as I say that. This person wants to change the direction as to where this connection is going, but in the best possible way. In a sense where I can see if we are clashing and we're going against each other, we are going to go apart. But if we work together as a team, if we try to see it as us versus the problem, not us versus each other, then we will unite in harmony and our paths will intertwine. I feel very called to reading this card for some reason, because I haven't really used these cards much. They're kind of new. And then after that, I'm going to pull messages from this person. I keep getting so much goosebumps within this pile. Like, I just feel a lot of good energies. As I opened the guidebook, boundaries wanted to come out. So communication is coming through very strongly in boundaries, healthy boundaries. Okay, so direction, Super 7, Alrisha Star. It says here transformation, lessons, divine right. So they want to transform your connection in the best possible way. Where is your true north? We are all in search of what sets our souls on fire, and a way to find your spiritual direction is to go through the shamanic medicine wheel. To the east is where you feel success and experience victories. To the north is where you will learn survival and where you will experience hardship and sadness. And I spoke about to pile one, like lessons that are very hard, that kind of influence us in some way in our survival mode and in our unconscious habits and actions and words. To the west, you will experience transformation and the end of a cycle. To the south, you will receive abundance and learn lessons about your courage and strength. You will experience birth, life, death, and rebirth, as it is your divine right and a sacred path. What will you learn along the way? Set your sights on Alrisha, the brightest star in the constellation of Pisces. Alrisha means knot in Arabic and indicates the link that connects the two fish of the Pisces constellation together. This knot is also a representation of connecting your human experience and your divine self. Harnessing the energy of a Super 7 crystal will aid you in each direction you head on your spiritual journey. Super 7 is a combination of 7 crystals: amethyst, clear quartz, smoky quartz, rutilated quartz. Go with, I don't know how to say this word, sorry. Um, the last 3 crystals. Okay, that contains the metaphysical properties of each crystal, making it a healing and energetic powerhouse. What's so interesting is we spoke about 2 different people coming together and like their roots intertwining into one, and here we see it's a combination of 7 crystals. So I see it as maybe this person is also hinting at, the fact that you two have learned lessons within your lifetime, within your survival aspects, and experienced hardship and sadness. But you can also experience transformations together through what you learn out of it together in harmony, as one, and also searching for what sets your souls on fire together and individually, and experiencing success and victories together, experiencing abundance, courage and strength together, experiencing all those beautiful things together, and creating a path along one another that feels very loving. I'm seeing Alice in Wonderland on her path, and it's like now it's no longer Alice in Wonderland. There's 2 people going on the path together and exploring life together through their whole experience of life. And I'm hearing like, I hope we don't break up or separate before the journey of life ends. Like, I hope we get to walk the path of life together until the end. But they definitely want to bring some kind of balance and communication in. So now let's look at messages from your person. So I'm smelling a nice scent. Maybe this person wants to tell you you smell nice, or maybe the hint is like them smelling good so that you want to be closer to them if it's romantic. Okay, so we have double mission, light worker, starseed, serve the world by being you. Maybe they've been hinting at wanting to find what does set their soul on fire, as we read there. Find what their purpose is. I'm hearing that song that was on Barbie. I think it's by Billie Eilish, What Was I Made For? This person wants to find what they were made for, like who they're supposed to be in this lifetime. And if you are someone intuitive, since it's opposite the moon, maybe they want to hint at asking you to read them intuitively, or to sense what maybe they'd be good at or talented at, or um something they can create, if that makes sense. Maybe it's about your purpose and them wanting to hint at you that they believe in you, in your own purpose, in your own direction, and that you just being you is enough. We have messenger with bringing harmony and balance, serious energy. And I felt a release in my sacral chakra. So that's a release of emotions and a release in my throat chakra, which is interesting since the sacral chakra and um, throat chakra are connected in some way. So here we see a healing symbol. They definitely want to speak to you, say something to you. We have longing for home, Hiroth, longing for home, homesick for the stars. That's what I said in the beginning. I've been waiting for this one. They've been longing for a person like you for a really long time. This is what they've been hinting at. They feel very lucky and blessed to have you in their life. And lastly, we have your life as a canvas with artist manifestation and creative accountability. And this I see as like they want to create a life where your directions are merging together, where you two are doing things together, where you are fulfilling your purposes together, gaining success together, thinking big about your dreams together, being happy together, even being sad together, and supporting one another, experiencing loss together, experiencing grief together, experiencing stress together, experiencing happiness together, experiencing bliss together, experiencing all the emotions together, and creating a life of intertwined direction together where you two are both walking a path together, because they see a lot of potential in you and in themselves and in the connection and where this could be in the future. At the back of the deck, we have big picture thinking with Pleiades energy, visionary and inspired ideas. And if you've been wanting to start something, some kind of idea or project, or you've been wanting to move towards something you want to create of your own within your own North Node, your own purpose, this person wants to tell you to go for it. That's maybe what they're hinting, and they see your own potential. They want to tell you to dream big. That's what I'm getting there. So this is your reading, my pal twos. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye! Hi there, my pal number threes. If you chose this Malachite crystal and the Empress card with Chrysocolla, this reading is for you. We're going to be taking a look at what hints and what hints and signals have they been sending you? Why did I say single? Maybe someone is single and ready to that's maybe someone's specific message for someone specific here. This is a general reading where so many of you watching, so only take what resonates, leave the rest. Let's go ahead and pull an oracle card, and then we're going to pull your tarot cards. And then after that, we're going to look at a channeled message from your person. So don't miss out on that. For some reason, I'm seeing a vision of a parent reprimanding a child and being very harsh with the child. And this is a theme I've seen within all three piles of how our upbringing can sometimes affect the way we show up in our relationships and show up within the world. That it just becomes very hard when you have one person with trauma, with pain, another person with another trauma, another pain, and then you put it together and it's a whole bunch of trauma and pain. And it's like the lesson is trying to create harmony and balance, trying to heal ourselves, look within, heal our inner child from whatever wounds we've experienced, and then we will be able to see growth within our connections, and we will able to see our connections bloom, and not only our connections bloom, but ourselves too. This person could be hinting at healing something within themselves, or providing more growth into the connection, since this Empress is showing a plant that allows the connection to be nurtured so that the connection can grow like a plant, can bloom, into something beautiful, so that you two can both bloom and grow separately but also together and in harmony. Okay. We have introspection, fluorite, and asterion. This is exactly what I was speaking about, going within. So this person may be hinting at wanting to go within, wanting to heal themselves from something. At the back of the deck, we have Sunstone with Sacral Chakra and Deep Knowing. I'm seeing a connection to Egypt. You may have had a past life with this person in Egypt, for those of you that resonate with that. So now let's take a look at your tarot cards. We use the Astral Realms Crystal Oracle deck. We're now using the Crystal Magic Tarot. I also saw something about chasing opportunities career-wise, or just opportunities in general. What hints and signals have they been sending my pile number 3s? 1717 on the clock, Queen of Coins, gold. Yeah, that's opportunities I was talking about. And the Empress is also abundance. King of Pentacles, paradox. Oh my gosh. Maybe this person wants to go within and also see what it is they can do to bring in more money, more stability for the both of you. If you're living together, for some reason my throat is going weird. There's throat chakra energies here too. Something they want to express to you, but I feel like because I saw that vision, maybe there's something here about fear of speaking up. If they grew up with a parent that was very angry, or very much like that type of parent that is over disciplining their child, it could feel a little bit like they're sometimes scared to speak up, or you could be that person, I don't know, or something about childhood influencing the way they show up in connections and the way they speak up about certain things. We have the Nine of Pentacles with Bloodstone, so definitely something about them wanting to chase a certain opportunity. And I'm hearing something in the other room that kind of reminds me of, when you pour, the sound kind of reminds me of when you pour food for your dog. So I don't know if someone here has a dog, or if your person is hinting on getting a pet for themselves, or for you, or something specific for someone. I'm being very drawn to this. I think this is mint leaves, if I'm not mistaken. I can't tell. But I'm being taken to mint, like the word mint. Let me just Google the spiritual meaning of that. So I'm reading about mint. So when I talk about what I see here, this could be something to read between the lines on. This could be a message about something they're trying to hint. I mean, through a literal symbol. Okay, so mint is a refreshing and invigorating herb that has been used for centuries in spiritual practices. Its strong, clean scent is said to clear the mind and open the senses, making it an ideal tool for meditation and prayer. In many traditions, mint is used to purify and cleanse sacred spaces before ritual work is performed. Mint is often associated with the element of water, and its cooling energy is thought to bring peace, calm, and clarity. It can be used to soothe emotional upset and ease stress related headaches. Mint is also considered a lucky charm by many cultures, and carrying a sprig of French mint is thought to attract good fortune. Interesting. We spoke about opportunities, so here we see good fortune. I definitely feel, oh my gosh, Ace of Pentacles. You see, I'm not making this up. This person wants to go after some kind of opportunity. They want to tell you about it, but I think they're also, why are they scared to tell pile 3 about this opportunity? What is this like restraint? Because I feel as soon as I start talking about opportunities, like it feels like a restraint, like I can't talk. I'm getting goosebumps and I'm seeing the healing symbol. That symbol they use in hospitals with the snake and the, I forgot what it's called. And I'm closing my eyes and I'm seeing like a roller coaster ride. So it could have been their upbringing and, you know, how it was like a roller coaster ride. Maybe when they spoke about things that made them happy, like, oh, okay, I get it. So we have the Eight of Pentacles with Zoistite. We have the Three of Cups with Garnet. We have the Six of Swords with Aragonite. We have the Seven of Swords with Silver. Let me just organize your cards and I'll explain what I see here properly. At the back of the deck, we have the Two of Wands with Celestite. Okay, for a lot of you, either in this person's upbringing or in their life, with the Three of Cups, every time they've been happy or every time they've celebrated something, the people around them weren't necessarily happy for them with the Seven of Swords. That's what I'm getting. That's why there's this fear of speaking up, because every time I speak about this opportunity they want to chase or an opportunity they've gotten regarding career or money or finances, with the Queen of Pentacles and the Empress, you know, growing their finances, it feels like I'm restricted from speaking. It feels like I'm scared to tell about this opportunity, to say I'm happy about this, you know. And I really feel this person has a lot of drive and ambition to create a lot of success for themselves, but it feels like people in their life, like I'm seeing them at home, for example, and let's say they're having fun and someone immediately says, stop laughing, stop being silly, stop like, or let's say them in school and maybe they're having fun and their teacher immediately starts screaming at them, or it's like even in their life I'm seeing maybe certain times where they've made it or wanted something, or we're supposed to have people around them celebrate something with them, but as soon as they win, it's like no one is there celebrating with them. I'm hearing that song by Donkey that's like, it's not a song by Donkey, but where he's like, I'm all alone. There's no one here beside me. Sorry for laughing, but that song by Donkey is funny. um I feel like, yeah, it's actually really sad because this person has felt alone a lot of the times when they did celebrate. So maybe what they're hinting at is they do want to go towards some kind of opportunity or achieve something big within their career or within their ambitions or their goals or the things they want to create within their life with the Empress. The things they want to grow within their life that will bring stability to them and independence to them. And it's like, I see this person being happy and seeing it as, whatever I celebrate, you celebrate too, because I see this person seeing love in a perspective of, even friendship in a perspective of, if I have something, I'm sharing with those closest to me. Because when you love someone, you share your successes with them, you share what you have with them. And it's like, I'm getting maybe this person should drink mint tea to clear their throat chakra because here we see this bird drinking something. It's like this, I'm seeing as I look at this image, being reminded of, that apple bobbing game when you like put your head in the water and you try to bob for an apple. So this person is trying to find some kind of opportunity here, something they can master, something that will really bring success into their life and transform their life in the best possible way. And with the fluorite here, they definitely want to put a lot of their focus and energy into this, and transform their finances or their stability, create some kind of growth there within their finances and their stability. Note we are going to also take a look at oracle cards for messages from your person after we look at this. What else here, Spirit? What else other than opportunities? What else have they been hinting at? I keep getting goosebumps in your pile, like really good energies I'm feeling. I don't know if some of you watch Lexi the Leo, but I'm clairvoyantly seeing a reel she made a long time ago, I'm not sure when, where she was like, Earth is hard, I want to be a marshmallow. um, that's not funny, but it's like, I don't know, like this person is maybe feeling the harshness of Earth's lessons, and I'm hearing that song by Kali Uchis, the part where she goes, I'm not sure what song it is, but she goes, when will I ever live in a world where I won't have to fight? I feel this person is maybe hinting at wanting to be accepted, wanting to have other people around them that celebrate their wins, but also are there for them during their lowest moments. People that help motivate them towards creating and growing the things they want to bring into their life and create in their life, but also their own internal growth and physical, mental, spiritual growth. Okay, and also this type of vibe of like wanting people around them that motivate them, that give them drive and passion to go after the things they do want to focus on and transform their reality. And it's almost like this person wants people around them that are going to bring that, but not only celebrate during the highs, but also be there for them and pick them up during their lowest. It's like this person doesn't want to necessarily say that. It's not that they don't want to appear weak. It's just, I don't think they know how to ask for help or support during low moments. I'm hearing blood is not thicker than water. So, this reading, I don't know what's happening astrologically today, but there's a theme in all three piles of our upbringing and how that affects our connections around us. And healing ancestral wounds, lineage wounds, rebirthing ourselves in order to grow our relationships because mirrors are a sacred. What am I saying here? Relationships are a sacred mirror of us. And when we improve ourselves, our relationships therefore also improve, or fall away and still improve. So I see this person maybe hinting at wanting to transform with you, wanting to grow with you, wanting to celebrate with you, wanting to support each other during the lowest lows and celebrate each other during your highest highs. And be there for each other, but also independently go after what you want to go after together. And create your biggest dreams together in some way. If they speak a lot about certain things they want to go after or opportunities, even if you don't feel like it, try to look interested, is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Because, like, when someone doesn't look interested, it's not that you're not interested. Let's just say, for example, you're tired and you're like, you've had a long day, you're stressed out, and your person is talking about this, whether it's a friend or a romantic situation. And maybe your quietness, they translate to that, to this person doesn't care, but it's not like that. But I guess also just being aware of it. These two fish are really standing out to me, and the two cats. So I just want to see the spiritual meaning of fish. Cats represents independence, boundaries, finding our own feet. Cats always land on their feet after falling. So I think that's symbolism for maybe you. Because I feel like you're embodying Queen of Coins energy and this person's embodying King of Pentacles energy, King of Coins energy for some of you. For others of you, it could be the other way around, vice versa. But it's like, I see you maybe, or I see this person maybe hinting at wanting you to also feel like you can go after your dreams independently and grow within your own life independently, but not in a sense where they want you to be away from them. It's like we want to grow together, but we also can have our own interests and can have our own things. So it's not like this person wants space from you. That's not what I'm saying, but they don't mind if you want some time for yourself, or if you want to be a little bit independent and do something on your own, like go to the gym on your own, or read a book on your own, or do some self-care, go paint on your own. Like, I don't know, find hobbies that interest you. And it's not like, don't get me wrong, this person doesn't want space from you, but it's just like, I don't know how they want to hint at the fact that it's okay if you want your alone time, if that makes sense. Because I feel like maybe you two are the types of people that spend a lot of time together when you're not focusing on what it is you need to do in terms of your daily responsibilities. And if you are, then I think that's the hint I'm seeing. And there's also this feeling of wanting to be accepted for who they are, for all that they are. Okay, and then, yeah, boundaries, maybe boundaries need to be implemented on your side or their side. Healthy boundaries. But also maybe this type of vibe where you're supporting them when they're at their lowest to help them get back on their feet. I don't know what that means. Could be different for all of you. Let's look at the fish. But we see two. So I see this hidden message within that, like, we are the same. I mean, we even have the Queen of Coins, the King of Coins. We are the same two people in different bodies. I see that kind of hint here. Fish spiritual meaning. Then after I look at this, I want to quickly look at what this Asterian star means. Because we spoke about introspection, going within, healing ourselves, understanding the pain, focusing. Fluoride is all about focusing on what we want to bring in. But I never spoke about this star. So fish are symbols of rebirth, fertility, the unconscious, the higher self, luck, change, health, and feelings. So these are themes of hints they could be sending you about rebirth, fertility, the unconscious, luck, change, health, and feelings. So maybe they want to talk about their feelings. Maybe they want to work on their health and gym more, eat more vegetables, fruits. Maybe they're hinting at creating some changes in their life that bring more luck. Rebirth and healing. Fertility, creating something. Yeah. Okay, let's look at this meaning. And then we're going to look at messages from this person. So it says, take guidance from the star Asterion of the Canes Venatiki constellation. Asterion is depicted as a hound, a hunting dog that plays as a metaphor for you to take a deep dive to hunt inward for answers. Asterion is a representation of your willingness to make the effort to refocus your mind, emotions, and thoughts to head in a direction that gives you the opportunity to grow and develop spiritually. This is exactly what I said. Oh my gosh. Mindful, healthy reflection can bring you back to yourself, connecting to your body, emotions, thoughts, and spirit. So there's an energy here of mind, body, soul, growth, and all, and going inwards and growth. Making effort to. I don't know why I'm hearing like ask this person what their love language is, or ask them what makes them feel loved. Like little things you may already do that do make them feel loved. Because sometimes like we will give a person love or put in effort, but maybe they like a different thing we do, but we don't realize they like it. And they don't necessarily know how to ask for more of that. I'm getting that. Or like when you see them, like let's say you do something nice for them and you see them extremely happy about that, then you know that's something that really makes them feel loved. Let's look at the oracle cards now. So spirit guides on my pile number 3s, and I think your pile is so full of love, so full of this feeling of like this person just wanting to grow with you, person just wanting to be in your life, continue like living a life with you, continue supporting each other, being there for each other, and celebrating each other. That's something I keep seeing. And I mean, you chose the Malachite crystal, so it's all love. It's all loving messages. We have these 7 star sisters with birthing creation's tapestry of life expression. Maybe they are hinting at wanting to create more, wanting to express themselves more through creativity or through their self-expression or through their hobbies or passions, or maybe just expressing more of what they're feeling, more of what's in their daily life, more of what's happening in their mind. You know, that kind of energy. We have trusted timing with trust the wave you came on and time is not running out. So I'm getting with this time is not running out card, this person is taking it really slow for a lot of you. And I feel like it's kind of, this is not a bad thing. Like, it's not in a bad way, but Spirit is saying it in an exaggerated way. Like, it's kind of killing you inside. It's not literally, but like metaphorically, because I feel like, with the cracked open card that wants to slip out, it's like maybe you feel like you just want to jump in and just go for it with this person. And maybe you're like more of this adventurous, like go for it type of person, just jump into the opportunity and just go for it. Maybe some of you are fire signs. This person gives a very earthy energy. Maybe some of you could be earth signs too, but it's like, doesn't matter your sign. I see this person taking it really slow with you, or like being very slow within the connection as well, maybe with expressing certain things, or wanting to create certain things, or even apologizing sometimes, or telling you how they feel, because I see them being more of a person that is logical, more grounded, more of this earthly person, like more earth energy than water energy in this person's energy. And I see them not necessarily knowing how to sometimes express what they're feeling, or express something to apologize to you or express what they see for the future because of how their childhood has affected them. And of course, this is not an excuse, but I feel your ancestors coming through saying, be empathetic towards them, but also allow this knowledge to give you that thing to be courageous and put yourself out there. And even if you don't want to take the lead, do little things that allow this to transform and make them think they're taking the lead. I don't know why. It sounds like I'm almost getting advice from an auntie. You know, like it reminds me of like when you watch movies of a couple getting married and then like let's say the daughter is there and then the aunties are like, do this, do this. It's messages from your ancestors. So I see them saying, you know, since you know this person is someone that's more of a slow person, they really like to build a connection or build trust, even if it's friendship or platonic. They're one to take things slow. And when you think of earth grows much slower, but it lasts that much longer. When you think of fire, it burns bright and quickly, but it can sometimes be put out. So it's like understanding maybe this is like how they do things, and that the way they're doing things is going to bring stability and growth to your connection. But also you can also influence the energies a little bit by being courageous and putting yourself out there more. Let's say, for example, this person is someone that let's say they don't know how to express how they feel. Let's say you start talking about how you feel and then maybe ask them like, have you ever felt like that way before? And then see what they say. Or let's say how I spoke about this person being hesitant to share good experiences. Let's say you had a really good day. Speak about what happened in your day and like what you saw, and like almost like showing that side of your unique personality and what you're excited about. And maybe they might start talking about that too, or they might just listen. But even if it takes some time, it's like it allows them to warm up to you, just like a cat. You know how a cat doesn't always open up immediately, but it opens up slowly. I see this person being like that. Um, but I definitely do feel there's a lot of love here, a lot of devotion here, a lot of them wanting to devote themselves, create stability, create growth, transformations. So this is what I have for you. I really hope this reading resonated. If it did, please don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I can't wait to see you in my next reading. Bye!